Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to do again the face mask with the pocket for our beginners, and I will be doing it very slowly for them to be able to follow. So what I have here is my crochet thread. I'll be doing the face mask using double pull of this crochet thread. This is a size 8 mercerized cotton, and I'll be using my 3mm crochet hook. So let's get started. So what we need to do first is make a slip knot. So what we need to do is chain of 40 plus 1. So chain 40 and additional 1. So yarn over and pull through on the chain, yarn over again and pull through. As you can see, I'm not putting any tension. Yarn over and pull through. So I'll meet you back when you got your 40 chains plus 1. So now I have made my 40 chains, and I'm going to do the plus 1. What we need to do next is make a single crochet on the second chain from the hook. The chain on our hook doesn't count, so we're going to count from the chain next to our hook. So this is the first and this is the second. So we're going to make a single crochet on this second chain. And we're going to make 4 more single crochet for a total of 5. Now we have made 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the next 5 chains, we're going to do a half double crochet. To do a half double crochet, you have to yarn over, insert your hook on the next chain, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over again, pull through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over, and then insert your hook on the next chain, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over again, and pull through all 3 loops. So you're going to make 5 half double crochet. So we already made 2, so we're going to make 3 more. So we made 5 half double crochet, 1 2 3 4 and 5. On the next 20 chains, we're going to make 1 double crochet on each of the next 20 chains. So to do a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook on the next chain, yarn over, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over, pull through again on the last 2 loops. So we're going to make 20 double crochet on the next 20 chains. Again, insert your hook on the next chain, yarn over again, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over, pull through on the last 2 loops. So we made 2, we're going to make 18 more. After doing the 20th double crochet, you should be left with 10 chains here, and then we're going to do 5 half double crochet and 5 single crochet. So now we are doing a 1 single crochet on the last 5 chains. So now we are done with our first row. Turn your work and make your single crochet right away on the first chain. 5 single crochet. The stitches that we have done on our first row will be our repeat until we reach 11 rows. There is no turning chain. Here you will just turn your work and make your single crochet right away on the first single crochet. Next, we're going to do 5 half double crochet. Now we reach our first stitch marker. So we're going to do our first double crochet on that chain. So now we reach the second stitch marker. So it is a sign that this will be our last double crochet. The next one will be a half double crochet, 5 half double crochet and 5 single crochet. So the same thing, half double crochet, you are going to insert, or you're going to insert your hook, taking those 2 loops. And next we're going to do is 5 single crochet. So we have done our second row. We are going to turn our work and single crochet on that first chain, on that very first chain. And just repeat what you have done on the first and second row until you reach 11 rows. So now we have finished our 11 rows. If you will try it on to yourself, and if you feel that this is still small for you, you can still add 1 or 2 rows. That would be fine. So before I cut this end, I will be making the chains for my ear. After making a certain number of chains, for this mask, I made 30 chains. So before you finish it, you can attach it on the other end. And you can try it on yourself. If you feel that this is still short, then you can add a little more chains. If this is quite long, then you can just remove some chains. So once you have finalized the length for your ears, You can just slip stitch at the other side and cut your yarn. So whatever number of chains you made for this side, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So just make your slip knot. And attach on the other end. Slip stitch. And make the number of chains that you made from the other side. So once you've done your chains, you can slip stitch on the other end, finish it off and cut your yarn. You can now remove your stitch marker. So now it's time to do our pocket. So make your slip knot. So we are going to skip the first 5 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can insert our hook here on the first half double crochet. But we are not going to insert on both loops. We are going to take only the loop nearest to us. This one. See this V? We are going to take only this loop. This loop. So insert your hook on the first half double crochet, but only on the front loop, I mean. Chain 1. This will count as your first half double. And then do your half double crochet on the front loop only. Half double crochet, but only take this loop. Not on this loop, but only the other half. Half double crochet, front loop only. And then we're going to make this 20 double crochet, the same thing, front loop only. So these are the 2 loops. This is the front loop. that we're going to take, and the normal one is you're going to take both these loops. But for this first row, we're going to take only the front loop. These are all the front loops. When you see it from the side, these ones are the front loop. After you have done your 20 double crochet front loop only, next thing we're going to do is 5 half double crochet, the same thing, front loop only. Done with our first row for our pocket. As you can see, this is folding downwards. So now we're going to do our second row. This time we're going to chain 1 and turn. And make your first half double crochet on the first chain. Now we're going to take both loops already. So half double crochet on the first chain. So our chain 1 doesn't count as a chain. Next we're going to do is the 20 double crochet. Now everything will be on both loops. So now we are done with the 20 double crochet. Next we're going to do the half double crochet 5 times. Chain 1 and turn. Our turning chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, so you're going to start doing your first half double crochet on the first half double crochet of the previous row. So continue doing your double crochet, and at the end your 5 half double crochet until you reach this end. So now we have made our pocket, and we did the same number of rows. You are going to make the same number of rows with your outer part, the same with your inner part. So I didn't cut my yarn yet. You can either sew or make a slip stitch. If you don't like sewing, then you can just continue doing your slip stitch. One, two, three, four, five. So this is the first one. So we have to see which one is the first. So half double crochet, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the first one. So we insert our hook, make a slip stitch, and insert again your hook on the first half double crochet. Insert again on the same half double crochet, first half double crochet of the main part of our mask, and make a slip stitch, and go to your second half double crochets and slip stitch. And on our last stitch, slip stitch on that, slip stitch also on the other side, and we are ready to cut our yarn. This is what has been left out of my crochet thread. This is 175 meters, and I didn't even finish the whole thing with my mask. So I think I can still make one mask without the pocket out of this one. So I have weaved all my ends, and we have our finished product here. The mask itself measures 7 inches, and the pocket is 5.5. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this cleared all those questions that you have with the first mask that I did. All the measurements and the turning chains and all. So don't forget to subscribe again, and happy crocheting. Stay safe everyone, and God bless.